Very good. It's time for Wax of Contrition. And this week we're going to talk about the band Deiphago, Into the Eyes of Satan. The album came out in 2015.
Would not go so far as calling these guys a Sarcophago tribute band, despite the similar moniker. But this trio from Costa Rica by way of the Philippines are about as close as it gets. Veteran war metalers that go all the way back to the late 1980s and built around the duo of guitarists Saidapa, Hash Shaptu, and bassist vocalist Voltaire 666,
AKA Voltaire Parang.
produced only demos for the first 10 plus years of their existence, as well as going through a staggering number of drummers, as many as 5 before releasing their first full length. But stark determination and dedication to their dark craft has proven to be the order of the day as the band has gone on to release 5 full lengths, as well as a handful of splits and EPs.
We're going to focus on their 4th album overall. This is their 3rd on Hell's Headbangers. It's composed of 9 brutal tracks, mostly in the 4 to 6 minute range. Behind the skins at this stage is one Fabian Agu, aka Savnak, and his style is an insanely aggressive, trample everything combination of constant blasts, heavy tom rolls, and blitzkrieg snare abuse. It's no wonder these guys have been through so many drummers considering what they expect out of one. Produced by the prolific knob twiddler Colin Marston of Crowless fame, among a dozen other projects, what bounds from the speakers when the needle hits the groove is nothing short of pure chaotic hell. Check this song out. It's called Into the Eye of Satan.
It should be obvious for an album with titles like Calculated Acts of Cruelty and Bloodbath of a Genocide that this is not a half hour of cocktail lounge jazz. Lyrics are simple and to the point, delivered in a style reminiscent of possessed Jeff Becerra. It is all hellstorms, bloodbaths, chaos, and blasphemy, as one would expect from a seasoned war metal band such as this. The only one that's a little confusing is the strangely numeric 6 times 6 times 6 divided by 3. Hey, nobody told me we were going to have to do math on this album.
It's interesting.
Although the lyrics speak of 72 demons and 36 rulers, but the combination of Parang's evil rasp and Fabian's stutter-stepping brutality, the track comes through as the oral equivalent of being dragged out of your car and beaten by an angry mob. The title track may be the disc's apogee, lumbering out of the gates on a slow tempo and the wicked throb of Voltaire's bass, eventually hiccuping its way to the band's signature blaze of chaotic speed, and eventually a bizarre solo that sounds like it's being played backwards and harmonized.
Perhaps the best thing about these guys compared to other bands in the genre is their longevity. Compared to the on-again, off-again discographies of Bestial Warlust and Blasphemy, these guys have stayed consistent for 5 albums and several decades. Here's hoping they make it to MDF in the coming years, as hearing this racket live is definitely on my bucket list.
This is Red Dragons of Chaos.
This is the Snaggletooth Extreme Metal Podcast.